of my answer.
I will go next.
Okay.
I'm going to cast a spell. I'm going to cast Flare.
Okay.
It's Insight and Willpower. And then I take the high roll of whatever that is. We go from there.
What's the cost of it?
20 MP. It is not cheap.
I do need to know that. Thank you.
I did roll a 10 on this high roll. So.
And which one are you attacking, or are you attacking both, or?
It's a single target, so
okay.
I'll attack whichever one is closer to me. So probably the one who.
Yeah, the one that's engaged in combat with.
And that's good too, Kayla, because he has taken damage already, so that's a good sound
Chris,
strategy.
on my screen, my HP is the blue, my MP is the green.
I think that's an individual setting, so figure it out.
Well, yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Just look at the group screen; you'll see everybody the same way.
35 damage.
35 damage.
Holy tamale!
Right,
dude,
not fucking with her.
Speaking of nukes, my God.
So you describe your attack as you conjure this and throw it at them. I will say that you do hit them and you do damage them.
Sweet. I'm gonna run out of the caboose, the prison cell, tram, and then go out into the passenger car. Hold out my hands like it's a Dragon Ball attack and just fire this ray of fire at the enemy.
Rest in power, Toriyama.
Is it like TNs? Like, are you doing the triangle?
More like Gohan's, like that one.
Okay, all right, nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if this is helping Kestrel's opinion of you, Kayla, because she's a little nervous, and then you came out and roasted a man alive. So,
and there are even and your fire is it like blue or?
Oh, it is. Oh yeah, that's right. It is blue fire.
Okay. So you this laser of essentially like this scorching ray, if you will, flies out, hits them. And it clearly does some damage. There are little blue smoldering bits of the suit and whatnot as the spell kind of clears. With that, it's his turn, and he now has every reason to shoot at you. So he's going to do that real quick.
That's fair.
Oh yeah. What's your defense? If
11.
11. Okay. Well, I think this 16 hits.
Jason, I'm pulling a bodyguard. Well, there is a skill called bodyguard, but I'm talking about the movie, and I'm gonna use protect again. That definitely goes through my defense too, though. So I'm just jumping in front of the bullets.
Okay. You take 16 dark damage. And as the bullet sort of hits you and you can feel it, I mean, that's a decent amount of your health. It's a clean shot through, basically, like in and out. But it's not just like the physical damage of the bullet, really, that sticks. There's this, it's almost like a burning sensation, but it seems to like linger deeper. Like it's almost like it almost like hurts. Like it's not just like the flesh, but it's like oof, like it's I don't. It's like a biting to it. It's almost like it's anathema to like just like your life existing as it runs through you and out.
Oh God! Oh God! Oh, if you didn't tell me this hurts so bad.
Like it almost like burns in a way that is like I don't know, new, I guess, to you. Like you've been through a lot of stuff in your lifetime. But this particular kind of injury is oddly enough a new sensation. I don't know.
I'm very quickly becoming not a fan of guns.
That's fair. Okay. You guys have one turn. What would you like to do?
I'm sort of following Kestrel's lead. I don't mind going, but I'm.
I mean, I can hear what's going on out there. Can I hear people struggling and or getting hurt?
And I will even
Hear
say that the
Steve
door.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Deep burn.
Yeah, I will even say that the door is open, so you can see the combat happening in front
Okay.
of you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of peeking around the corner, just kind of like, shivering a bit. And I don't know, like these people were like, "Oh, I'm gonna stay back here with you," and then these people went ahead and started fighting some guys, and I'm like, I have to help. I have to help. So I kind of lean out, and I would like to cast Awaken on Steve. Um, and I don't know what's. I mean, can I ask what Steve looks like when he's attacking things? Is he a very dexy guy? Or is he kind of like beating things with a stick?
Dexy, very
Okay.
Flamboyant.
very Dexy.
Okay.
About the
All
most
right.
Dexy you could imagine someone in this world
Okay.
being.
So
in
yeah, I'd
terms
like
of
to.
numbers.
So I'd like to kind of lean out and cast Awaken on Steve and raise his dexterity die size by one size.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And is there an MP cost with that?
There is. It's 20.
Okay, thank you.
What is Jason?
what is
or
it-
what does it feel like?
And yeah, what does it look like?
Okay.
Describe the spell effect.
Well, my cuffs are kind of digging into my skin still, even if they are unlocked, and the blood that pools from my those puncture points kind of coalesces into this magical, like, glowing red aura, and kind of forms over Steve, traveling across and forming over him and imbuing him with vigor and a little bit of added oomph.
It should be noted that the cuffs on Kestrel have large red kind of crystals on them. We
Oh, yeah.
had mentioned it last episode. Your cuffs do not have those. Only hers do.
Yeah.
And yeah, Steve, you feel this sort of like newfound vigor. It's almost like someone came by and like gave every muscle in your body a fucking slap on the ass and said, "Let's get them, boys." You know what I mean? So like you're primed. You're good to go. They're more responsive. They're quicker. If you think it, you move it. So
And I
feel like you're
definitely
20
know
years
she
younger.
did it, right? Like,
you can feel a sort
Okay.
of like you feel that sort of like touch, like the magic. You know what I mean? Like you
Okay.
got the touch.
You're kind of
Turn
glowing
it
red a
down.
little bit too, you know?
yeah, I definitely am. Thank you so much. It helps the burning a lot, actually.
Yeah, your heart races. It's like you did some good coke. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
hell yeah.
It actually makes the burning faster.
It multiplies the pain. Just
Yeah.
kidding. No.
Ah!
And she's just kind of like, okay, want to help. Want to
Yes,
help.
you did.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Now, a guard.
Yes, in the anti-caboose.
Yeah.
Tries to rifle butt Sharp again.
Yeah, what a fucking bitch.
She lied about buttons. They take that personally.
They do. Factually. What's your defense, Miss Sharp?
It's 9. Like physical
No.
defense, or yeah, sorry. is that
Yes,
9?
physical defense. Okay. That means you are going to take 11 physical damage, and you are dazed.
Ooh. Okay.
So, for what it's worth, I'm going to use Bodyguard, which doesn't change anything on your end. If an ally loses HP, I can recover HP and recharge a use of Protect.
There.
So, like, it's like
and
seeing
Maisie-
you reinvigorates me, I guess.
How much HP?
SL times 10. So my SL is 1, so 10 HP. So I have 49.
Nice.
And so,
Okay.
Maisie, just a refresher, daze is the one that lowers your insight dice by 1.
Thank you. Thank you. That's what I was trying to look
Oh,
for.
yeah. That one.
For-
Yes, so so
Sorry.
we have one more turn. Do you have a question though?
How long does that last for? Is it just like one full, like for one of my turns and then it's cleared, or do I have to fix it?
You got to fix it.
Okay.
Yes, you got to fix it. So at this point, it is Rosalind's turn.
So, hearing all the commotion and stuff, I loaded up my legally distinct dual disc system.
Nice.
Okay.
Ah,
Uh-huh.
hell yeah.
With cards. I actually could make a deck in Roll20, but trying to manage that with everything else going on would be an absolute fucking disaster.
Are you drawing with 2 fingers?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
And when we have the art done, you will see that. I will
Great.
not always be showing these. I'm also not going to be cheating, but like this opening hand kind of sucks. That's going to happen sometimes with this class. So what we're going to do is we're going to discard 1 card into the system. You know, just like on the show, you would just slide 1 into the thing, and then that enables me to then throw a card at the guard that is closest to us, which I think is the one Steve's engaged with.
Correct.
Yep.
The one that has been flamed and whatnot.
He's looking real
Butcher.
bad.
I gave it a
cleavered,
good
yeah.
slashing.
So I'm going to throw that 7, and we're going to see if it hits, and then go from there. So I need to go into my phone for this because I can't possibly see where I entered that in Roll20 right now. But I should have it ready to go. Let me see. Send. Yeah, so that is a 12 to hit.
A 12, and that is against the physical defense.
That is against
correct?
physical defense, yes.
Okay, a 12 does not hit.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well,
You do
I don't
have
have any
fabulous
bonds to
points.
invoke, and I don't really have a much better chance of re-rolling, so I think I'm going to have to let that rock.
Okay.
But
Okay.
then I will draw back up to 5 and end my turn.
So you just
And
all
my
we see is you throw a card and it,
And it just goes into the
hits-
train. And that one actually hits the brake, so that's going to be tough.
So at this point, we move back up to the players, the top of the turn order, the player's turn. Chris can go and unpause everybody if he wants.
Yeah, it's going to be a pain, but I'm on it.
So because of the way that they have 6 actions and there are 7 of you, that means you guys essentially get a double turn here.
Okay.
So whichever one of you would like to go, it can even be Chris again if you'd like.
Sure.
It's a complete reset now.
Mm-hmm.
So
Do you want to go again, Chris?
No, I have at least a halfway decent hand now, so I'm going to
Oh.
try and save it for a spot when we're a little more ballsy, but
Okay.
I'll hold off for now.
I should not go because I have protect back. So I should wait.
I can cast another spell.
Okay.
go for it.
Cool.
I'm gonna do Glacies this time.
Okay.
And I can target up to 3 creatures. I'm gonna target the 2 enemies, of course.
Okay.
Steve.
I mean, you can target more, you know.
Target everyone in the car.
Right.
So this is a high roll. So that's 3 plus 15. That's 18 ice damage. And
What was
then-
your?
Well,
to
what
hit?
did you hit? What was your accuracy roll?
Yeah. What was the accuracy roll?
Sorry, I'm going back and forth between my sheets. I don't know if this spell has one.
Well, you rolled 2 dice, right?
Yeah. Oh.
What? Yeah.
So I
the
rolled-
high roll.
Oh, so the high roll was a 3.
Wait, that's probably not correct. So, what you rolled 2 dice? What was the total of the 2 dice?
Oh, the total was 5.
Okay, what's your plus to it of your
To-
accuracy? Do you have a plus to accuracy?
Sorry, I'm going back and forth between my sheets.
I shall pull up Glacies as well. So that's an elemental.
Mm-hmm.
And dear viewer, in the future, we will have these in Roll20. It'll be nice for everybody, honestly, because then you'll be able to see the spell's description right there.
Yeah.
You can see it, we can see it. A lot of moving parts. We'll get there.
Yeah. So, what you roll for your, unless you have a skill I'm not aware of, it's usually the insight plus willpower for your offensive magic.
Yeah.
So you do those. So you
Yeah.
roll both of those, and
Yes.
then that gives me the accuracy, and then I tell you if you hit or not, and then the high roll plus.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was just a 5. It was real bad.
Okay. A 5 does not hit them. They are armored up enough that is not going to be the case. So unless you'd like to spend a Fabula point and reroll, which you are welcome to do.
And you should do because that's how we get additional experience in the
Yeah.
in the
So, but do I need to use? Can I use 1 point to reroll both, or do I need to use 2 points to reroll both?
So when you spend Fabula points, you spend a single point, and you can either sort of invoke your traits or your bonds. If you want to add a numerical amount, that's invoking a bond, and the amount that you add is the strength of the bond itself. You guys don't have a lot of bonds yet, so that's not going to be an option, but keep in mind in the future when you invoke a trait. So one of these sort of core characteristics of your character. So like you're a sword mage. So like you're like, now I've had plenty of practice throwing these spells around or whatever. When you invoke that, you can reroll any of the dice, 1 or 2 if you'd like.
Okay.
It's your choice.
I'm gonna reroll both because they both sucked.
Okay.
And I'll call on my identity as a sword mage and trying to, fire is our main thing as Kitsune, but been trying to practice with other elements like glacies and feeling like I can do it. So I'm trying. That is. How do I tell if it's a 6 or a 9 on a 10?
So on a
D10. How do I
Sometimes they'll have a
so
dot
there's
underneath it.
Yeah, or a line underneath it, depending on the style of dice. Typically, I guess you could have got some bunk ones, but
I don't know if that comes through.
Are the other
There's
ones
usually,
like, is it 04, 03?
Yeah, it's like. Yeah, well, it's like 40 technically.
Okay, so if it's
That's
4030, then you tell me, is it 60?
Yeah, I think it was a 6. I just can't tell if it's a 9 or I don't know. Anyway, I think it's a 6. 7 again. So terrible. Just bad. Bad.
Well, you're trying to figure out ice. It's new.
You got the fire down. Perfect.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true. Fire was great.
yeah, he's
you-
like, "Yeah, do the fire again. That was a better one.
yeah, so you sort of throw the ice out, you sort of like try to maneuver it at them, and this time he sees it coming and he's just like, he kind of sidesteps it real quick.
How much MP did that cost?
That was 10. Well, plus 20 again because there was 2 targets. I was trying to do 2 targets.
Yep.
So
Thank you.
yeah.
Let's see here. Which one of you got dazed last time?
Me.
That was
Maisie.
Maisie.
That was
I
me.
volunteer.
Okay. I volunteer. Okay. Well, this one is the one that's attacking you guys. I believe, Peter. This one, he's coming at you this time since you're big
Oh.
enough in his face.
Okay.
That's 13 to hit you.
I have 13.
Okay. So he whips the rifle butt around as he sort of sidesteps the ice attack. Then he brings the rifle down on you, and you take how much is that? That is 13 physical damage, and you are dazed.
I'm gonna step in, Peter.
Well, hold on. I got counterattack.
I think you still take the damage though.
I still take the damage, but I got counter. Can I still use counterattack if you protect?
Yeah, and I also have counterattack anyway. But so if I protect, you won't use it, but then I can use it, and
If
it's
you
the same
want to.
thing.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
want to.
that's like my whole.
Okay,
thing.
okay, that's fair.
So I'm gonna step in and take this butt of the gun.
Okay. So you're
So-
dazed now.
So so I am dazed. So if I'm dazed, is that a dex one?
That is that's the insight one.
Oh, it's the insight.
Insight.
Okay. So I'll be going down on that then. But then was it an even number, Jason, on the or no, you said it was 13.
Well,
So-
okay. Do you need to know what I rolled?
When an attack if the total was even. So the total was 13, right?
That's, I guess we have to decide how you want to rule that. The easiest way is to probably say that it was not even. Realistically, they have a plus to their accuracy. So it was even, but then it got pushed up. The roll was
think-
even.
I think that if the total is like that means with the addition, I think. So it
I
probably
would think
means
so
it's
as well.
odd.
So that's probably that was an odd amount then. Yeah.
Yeah. So which is fine. It
Yeah.
doesn't it's not like used up or anything. It just means I can't counterattack. So so I'm just going to take 13 damage. I'm sorry. How much damage is it? 16 damage?
No, I think it was 13.
Okay,
It was 13. Yeah.
Okay.
I
Great.
put in 13.
And,
I
yeah,
hope so. I hope I had it right. All right.
Okay, so one of you is up.
Let's see.
Well, now that I use the protect, I can go again.
Yeah, I have a protect, so I kind of want to wait to see if anybody else gets attacked,
Okay.
Okay.
just in case.
Yeah. So I will.
Which means I can use a counterattack.
Yeah. So I'll attack.
Okay.
Just this guy. He hits me. I'm gonna hit him.
Mm-hmm. So
That's a
Clay.
10 to hit. We know that that doesn't hit.
Correct.
So I'm going to invoke a trait
Okay.
to spend another point. So it'll be the second one that I spent.
Mhm.
And I'm starting to get annoyed. I've beaten much better people than random fucking guards, and this guy is eating my lunch. So I'm gonna kind of pull on the anger a little bit.
Can't wait for you to roll
13?
lower. 13 hits.
Nice.
Nice.
The magic number.
So 9, 14, 19 damage.
19 damage. Okay.
And that's pretty close to the most damage I can do. So when Michaela is nuking people for 35, that's crazy. But yeah, 19 damage.
Okay. The one up in the anti-caboose, he spends an action to, he reaches back and just sort of like flicks and pulls out a pair of cuffs, and he attaches them onto Sharp.
Ooh.
So, Sharp, you now essentially cannot attack or do anything, but it's basically you've got a whole nother set of well, I guess you never had a set of cuffs on you, but your cuffs now, you've got cuffs on you now, and yeah, you can't attack, you can't do anything of the sort. You would need to spend your skills to try to build up 6 successes, all the stuff that we had talked about before, or if you know somebody that has the proper key, they could also unlock it for you if they spend their turn to do that.
Yeah, I literally start screaming at Castro. I'm like, Castro! I'm handcuffed! Please come save me!
Here,
No.
But yeah, so he was able to do this because he dazed you. So
Oh,
Sure.
once you were dazed, he cuffed you.
Okay.
They
Yeah,
don't
I'm
take
just-
kindly to people running the trains in these parts.
Yeah.
No, and if
yeah.
they have their way, they'll put every one of you guys back in those cells. So, and plus some more.
Plus me. Yeah, I'm just screaming my fucking head off. I'm like,
So with that said, it's one of your guys' turns now.
Well, would I
No,
have
not
to
yet.
go up there
That's
to
what I'm
unlock her cuffs?
There, okay,
Or what's the
Distance-
range?
okay.
Ooh,
You
yeah.
need to approach it roughly, but distance is a abstract thing in this system. So you could sort of, I don't know, kind of poke your head out, maybe take a couple steps forward,
Mhm.
bleep, undo it, and then
Yeah.
duck back behind if you wanted to. That's totally fine.
Like I'm unlocking my car. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You have to unlock the car. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
But it will eat up your action. So
I mean, that's fair. I was, I'm scared, So maybe I will do that. If anybody else would like to go ahead of me, speak now. Prefer hold yourself.
No, I think if you can get her unlocked, because if you get her unlocked, she can then attack again.
Okay.
So you
All right.
buy her turn back.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm thinking. So
Yeah.
I'll probably peek my little head out and see Sharp screaming at me, and I'll just kind of like mosey forward a little bit and just kind of click my little, my little key fob at her.
Yeah, beep beep.
Um,
Yeah, it's like a
And-
car.
and I'll be like, free, you know.
And sure enough, they disconnect, and you are now free, Sharp. The guard that is next to Steve and Albus and stuff, he kind of sees you do that, and there's like a moment of recognition, and then he reaches behind him, pulls out essentially an identical looking one, and in this case, he points it at Steve, and
God damn
Steve, you are now cuffed.
Oh
God
shit!
damn it.
Oh fuck!
As the chain on your cuffs, basically there's a pull between them, and it goes whoop, and it just reattaches itself, and you can feel that sort of almost paralyzing grip. You can't like move. If you go to move your sword hand, obviously your non-hand hand is
Yeah.
Non-hand hand.
Non-hand.
One-handed.
You're
but
anti-hand.
yeah,
His
so you are
anti-hand,
now-
yeah.
You are now cuffed as well. So,
Okay.
Oh, shit. Well, at least Kestrel's right there.
And the game mechanically, it really means I can't use my weapon, right? Like it can't attack.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
can I not use an
suppose.
action?
You can only use an action to try to escape.
Okay, so I can't
Yes.
even like defend right now.
Correct.
I gotta. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
if you were to try to move to essentially resist arrest, the cuffs would essentially try to like paralyze you.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's their turn. It's your guys' turn.
I will, with my Magisphere, cast Cleanse on those that are dazed.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah, so that it's just you two, right?
Yeah, it's just me.
I believe it is just those two.
Oh wait,
Thank
there's
you.
another date. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm dead. That's why I got cuffed.
I'm dead.
Okay,
dazed?
so
Huh.
that is 10 MP, and I did correct it, Chris. So it is the blue,
Nice.
and they are both no longer dazed.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nice.
I
Hmm,
believe
fucking
that costs
heaven.
me. Let me verify, but because I am not attuned to magic, I believe that costs me some inventory points. Let me pull up the Tinkerer class.
And while you do that,
Mhm.
the one that just watched, the one up in the anti-caboose who just watched Sharp go from being cuffed to very not cuffed and also not dazed,
2 inventory points.
has decided that they're not happy about that, and so they just level their gun at Sharp and shoot her.
Wow.
I'm gonna protect.
Okay. So that's where you interpose yourself, correct?
Yes.
Now-
yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
slide in. I have a giant ass cleaver, so I'm gonna slide in and throw my cleaver down in front of both her and myself.
For what it's worth, I think you can wait. Jason, correct me if I'm wrong. We can see what the roll is, because if it misses on its
Oh,
own,
that's true.
Oh, that's true.
then you
We
don't
don't
do that.
wanna
But
waste
that
it.
was on.
That's my preemptive.
Yeah, that was the case last time. I don't know if there's been like an update to the rules, Jason. So I don't.
For the time being, that sounds fine.
Okay.
It's
Nice.
gonna hit. It's 14 to hit. So
All right, I'm
Okay,
definitely gonna
then
attack
do
him, 'cause
that.
I have 15
Great.
Like
with my
it.
shield.
oh, you have a shield, you were saying?
My giant
His-
cleaver is +2 defense.
He's gonna use it like a shield.
Yeah.
Okay.
13
Okay.
+2.
Then yeah. That's their turn. It's your turn.
Okay, back to us.
Oh, and then I get to counter.
Yeah, 'cause he.
It was okay.
it
It
was
was
a-
technically
It's
Well,
13,
actually-
right? Again.
Oh, it was even or odd. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Never mind then.
Okay. So do you want to go then, Peter, to get that back since Sean? Well, I guess Sean is no longer restrained now. Well, no, he is in the
No, I
cuffs.
am
He's just
still
not
restrained.
dazed.
Yeah.
So do you want to go then, Peter, just so you can protect again, so it's back up?
Yes. Yeah.
Because I'm trying to hold off for the time being until
Yeah,
what
that
I'm going to
sounds
do
like a good idea.
anyways. Okay.
Good.
So all you then.
I will just do a normal attack against the guy who just tried to shoot sharp.
Okay.
I am now protecting. Dex insight.
I got roll 20 up, and then my computer froze.
Nice.
Progress.
10, which is not going to be a hit.
Was it a 10? That
Yep.
is not here. Correct. Okay.
Hey,
the
might as well.
one-
I think we all have a bunch.
I probably will spend a Fabula point to reroll.
Okay.
Because you can do better than that.
What do you
We
invoke?
believe.
That's 12.
Mm. Just off.
Yep, just off.
I know the feeling.
Yep.
Been there.
All right.
The
Okay.
guard that is in the facing off of Steve. I guess just Steve now. But he also notices what's going on here as people are getting but Steve is now sort of restrained, even though he's not dazed. So he levels his gun with, I suppose, Kestrel and fires at her.
No.
Dick.
Okay.
But 6 is not enough to hit, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what your defense is.
She's hiding
Nice.
so well. She ducks back up behind the door.
Yep.
Mhm. I cower. successfully.
Cowers successfully. So that's the end of his turn. You guys are up.
Sharp, why don't you go?
Yeah. I was so excited for roll 20.
We'll fix it.
I'm gonna shoot the guy that's in
Shoot the
front
guy?
of me again.
Shoot the guy. Yeah, shoot him.
Do the thing.
If I get the paper back.
Do it.
Okay. Okay, I did 2 T10.
Get it. Attack them. Win.
You just add him.
13. Right on 13.
Okay, 13 hits.
Okay, good.
How much damage you do?
Oh, right. It's the 7. 19 damage.
19 damage.
Yay!
We'll kill him eventually.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, we'll see,
die trying.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes. This is definitely taking a bit, which I thought it might with 7 players. Scaled appropriately. Okay. With that, well, he's not happy with you. So yeah, he's just gonna try to shoot. I need an extra dice here. Shoot you again, Sharp.
I'm sorry.
He's shooting at you again.
Oh,
The
okay.
guy, that same guy. Yes. That guy shoots at you. 11 to hit. That hits you, correct?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
That is 16 dark damage.
But you can protect
Yeah.
Oh,
her, Peter.
I should probably protect you again. So I'm going to jump in again with my 15 defense.
Okay.
thank you.
That will block it. Puts on the player turn.
I call upon the magic of the Shadow Realm.
Nice.
I'm going to activate 3 4s to do triple support,
I don't know what
which
you bring
does 3 times the value of the discarded cards in HP and MP for all allies within range, which is everyone. So everybody gets 12 HP and MP back.
Nice.
Thank you.
It's going to take me a minute, so please go on without
What
me.
does that?
but-
What does it look like? Just like dark, like wispy things enveloping us?
Essentially, yeah, but they don't. They look scary, but they don't feel that way. It does feel a little. Oh, look at that, we can go over the maximum HP. Didn't know that. Let me fix that real quick. Great, got it. Yeah, it looks off-putting, but it doesn't feel that way. It feels rejuvenating, but it is still a little like discordant because it looks like this swirling shadow energy, and yet it soothes.
Cool.
So it's
Cool.
confusing.
Very nice.
Nice. Like
So,
it.
Jason, for getting out of the cuffs, we're talking about like because it's the pie slice thing.
Yes.
That's like a minimum of like 3 turns, right?
I think in theory you can do it earlier than that.
Okay.
You guys did it once when we had our game. You would have to roll, I believe, a critical and succeed by a certain amount to get, how much is it? I'm pretty sure it's so if you succeed by, if you critted and did like 6 or more over the difficulty, then I think, is that 4? No, it'd be a success plus 2 additional plus the crit is 2 additional. So you could do 5 of them in once if you rolled like a goddamn madman.
So minimum of 2, and that's if I do amazing. So I'm asking because I hate to keep using Kestrel's turns,
Totally fine.
but so Steve would turn to Kestrel. I imagine he's on the ground at this point because he keeps and I'm like, if you don't mind, if the key has another charge.
And I just kind of, I nod, you know, and I hold the key up, and it's not my turn, so I can't do it yet. But
Well,
oh, it can be though.
so
Yeah,
at the
everybody's
end
back
of
now. I
Chris's-
gotta-
yes. So at the end of Chris's
Oh.
turn, we roll back to the top.
Juggling
of
too
the
many
order.
things, sorry.
I didn't know you
Can-
were done yet. Okay.
It's all good. Yeah. So it can be your
Yeah.
turn if you would like it to be.
I mean, I
And that,
think
for
it
the
makes
record,
most
did cost me 15 MP, but I got 12 back, so I'm down 3.
I think the action economy is good, and I think that I probably should, you know, pop my little head out and go,
Boop boop.
you know, gotta
And it
unlock.
breaks. Oh,
There you go.
thank you again.
Mm-hmm.
Kestrel, she seems cool. I don't know that I even know her name yet. I've probably heard you say Kestrel, so I'd probably piece it together now. But okay.
Yeah, when I was handcuffed, I was screaming her name. So.
Yeah.
Kestrel,
That's true.
Kestrel, thank you.
Yeah. I help.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Back to
Man.
cowering.
So, Sean, your cuffs unlink,
Okay.
and as they do, you're like, "Awesome, thanks!" And then
Yeah.
a bullet whizzes right by your head,
Okay.
but it does miss because I cannot hit.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Now it is one of your guys' turn.
Someone should
I
kill the guy who seems to have not very much HP left.
I don't mind going earlier this round either.
Okay.
I can try to hit that guy again, but I don't.
It's
Try-
better if I go earlier because I'm targeting both.
Oh
then
yeah,
I would
no,
do that then, Chris.
that's a good point. Yes, please.
All right. So as I'm learning to do this all myself as well, we're once again going to go back to those magic cards. 2 pair. Or the other
Okay.
6. Show the 6. Use your fucking wrist, you
see it.
idiot.
2 pair. That's 3 cards.
That's a 6 and 2 twos now. There we go.
Nice.
Okay.
2s are not exactly thrilling, but it's fine. We're going to invoke Double Trouble,
Cute.
and we're going to be throwing one of those sets of cards at each of them effectively. Again, shadow cards. Well, I do have to remember what type I want to do here. We've hit them with fire, and they didn't seem resistant, correct?
And electric, and they didn't seem resistant.
Okay. So, there is no roll for these. It's hard enough to make the hands in the first place. So, they both just take 10 plus the highest value among the cards, which is 6. So, each are taking 16 fire damage
Nice.
because one of the cards is a heart, which can be changed into fire if I so choose.
Cool.
So,
Very
both enemies take 16 fire damage, and I have to spend 20 MP. Come on. Come on.
Sweet.
Come on, mouse. Where'd you go? There you are. And then I draw back up to 5. And my turn is done.
Nice.
Okay. The one in the anti-caboose fires at it's probably going to be, where's my dice? Sharp again.
Ah,
That is flippity flap. That is a 16 to hit.
Ah,
yeah, fucking
I'm
hit.
gonna step in, taking all the bullets.
Okay. So you sort of you roll up off the ground and then you interpose yourself between the two.
Yeah, I'm gonna like kind of fucking parkour off the side of the thing. So jump to the side of the caboose, then jump in front. Try to like use my like back to take the brunt, but Still, I mean, it's still a bullet.
Yeah, it is a
Feels
bullet,
kinda
and
hurt.
16 hits you. I'm not wrong there. I
Yeah,
think I can
correct.
follow you. Yeah.
But
Okay.
oh, go ahead. How much damage? I am gonna use a counterattack, but I still take all the damage. So
18 dark damage.
okay. Chris, if you got it, I'm just gonna let you do it
Yeah.
rather than mark it on my own.
Yeah, I got you.
So if it was even, perform a free attack.
Okay. Go for
Oh,
it.
that's cool.
And then 6 is 13.
That hits.
Cool, great. And then it's gonna be only 10 damage because it has my high roll for this has to be 0.
Okay. Yeah. For
Nope.
the extra
10
attack.
free damage.
10 free damage. Okay. Well, it is now your guys' turn. Player turn.
I guess if you guys are willing, I would like to make a concoction of sorts.
Okay.
Do it.
So this will be using 2 inventory points, Chris. So go ahead and mark those off. But I will roll a d20 and a d20. So and that-
D20. Not in this
Yes.
game,
I
Doug.
was like, do
This
those even
game.
exist?
in this game, yes.
Fleetingly, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was a 17 and 3. So 17 is let's see. Every enemy present on the scene for the target, and 3 would be suffers 20 air damage.
Okay.
Wow.
20 air damage, huh?
Yes.
Okay. So describe what you're doing here.
So I have several potions, or not potions, but kind of like chemicals in my pack that I can use to various effects, healing and negative. Because this is in combat, it is somewhat haphazard, so I just throw together something real quick. I inspect what it does, and I smash it at the ground between our enemies, and it will envelop them, causing like everything that's around them to bash and crash into them.
Okay. So it sort of makes like a little tornado real quick, basically.
Yes.
Okay. So you lob this concoction in between the two of them, and as it lands, there's sort of it almost feels like a gust real quick, and lots of small objects that have been dislodged from your combat, like bits of the wooden floorboards, some of the bullets, even like little droplets of blood and whatnot, just start whipping around like shrapnel, essentially. And both of them take like their suits, it pings off parts of their suits, but in some of the softer parts of the fabric of the suits get ripped and torn in spots. And the one in the personnel car, the passenger car, they are just torn clean through by a number of bullets a couple times. And there's it isn't just a couple like surface scratches, clean through one of them goes, and there's immediately this sort of like break in the pressure of the suit as a bunch of like gases start spilling out of it, and he just sort of keels over, essentially trying to like prop himself up. But basically, with everything leaving the inside of the suit, it just sort of starts going like hollow, and he eventually just collapses into an empty husk of armor. So the one in the passenger car has been defeated.
Yay!
Nice
Good job,
job.
everybody.
Hell yeah.
Thank
Now
you.
that's
Thank
not
you.
the one in the
Solve the
anti
rolls.
caboose, right? Like,
Nope.
That is
Correct.
not the
We're so
one in the
fucking
anti
with that guy.
caboose, correct?
okay. Nice job.
But it is their turn,
So,
or his turn now, or them's turn.
yeah, I need to. hold on,
Oh,
let me go-
So
I'm
now,
sorry,
Jason,
Chris.
how
That
does
that
this
was
work?
3 IP. So one
Oh.
more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know how it works. I take my question back.
Yeah, we've basically just cut their turns in half.
Yes.
So
Because it's gonna go back and forth until like 3, and then it's just gonna be us in a row.
Yeah. So this one has 2 more turns left of itself.
Okay.
Seeing what happened, it decides to fire off a volley down the hallway at the guy that literally just shredded him. I think that's a fair assumption. That is a 12 to hit.
My defense is 11, so it hits.
Okay.
Peter, do you want to
Uh,
protect? Or have you have used it already and you haven't gone again yet?
Haven't gone again yet.
yeah, I think we don't have a
I think we're
protect
at a
up.
protect actually.
I think so.
Yeah. So that's
Doug?
17 dark damage.
And I'm dazed.
No,
No?
they
Okay.
are bullets.
All right.
The bullets do not daze, the rifle butts do.
Well,
but
then
now it is,
I want to
it
get
is player turn.
my protect back. So I'm gonna slash.
Okay.
It's a 10, so I miss. That's it. That'll.
Yeah, but use a
we're
Fabula
supposed
point.
to use Fabula points. So I'll use a Fabula.
Yes. Okay. So that makes it 4 or 5 that were used so far.
I think.
I've now used 3 on my own.
Oh, have you? Yeah, but did anybody else use one?
Peter's
Yes.
used 1 or 2.
I think I used one.
Michaela, yeah.
I've used 2.
We have 6 then.
That's 6. Yeah.
6.
okay.
Okay.
And that one misses again, but I do a protect back.
Back to the enemy.
And Chris, Maya, I think Kestrel used her thing, the key.
Mhm.
Oh, that's right. That started the round. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got to stop her dancing.
Yeah.
So
Okay. It fires. Let's see here. Who's the biggest threat out of all you? I don't know. What's a D? I don't have a D7. D8.
I mean, Peter is like 8 feet
he's
tall.
the biggest.
I'm necessarily the strongest.
No.
I was gonna say, he does
Well,
also have
that
the-
means I'm a bigger
The
target.
tied for the least health, but
Yeah.
Okay. He fires and sadly misses. It was a wide shot. Not even gonna tell you who he was aiming at. That's how bad it was.
It was so wide.
was so
you can't even
bad.
discern.
it's part of why he
Okay,
missed. He doesn't
it
even know what
is-
he's shooting at. He's so distraught about
It
his
is-
friend.
Yeah. Now it is now all player turns from here on out.
Okay.
Mhm. So gang up on him.
I'm gonna
So,
try and
all-
flare again.
Cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
Michaela's going to try to use
that's
flare.
fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So that is insight and willpower. So it's a 9. I don't think that's good enough.
Use a point.
9.
I will
Use,
use.
if you use this point, we all get an additional experience point.
We'll see if the 9 hits. They're probably not gonna have as much magic defense as defense.
They don't, but it does not hit.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna use a point then.
Okay.
Ah! I did even worse. It's an 8.
Uh-oh.
I suck.
The
I can't do anything.
glacies shook your confidence, and now even the fire isn't working
Now I
anymore.
don't know how to do anything anymore. I suck.
Okay.
Yep.
Peter, Maisie.
Oh, Peter was gonna go.
I can
Okay.
go. I'm just gonna do a regular attack.
Peter just dived. Oh no!
That's a
8.
miss.
Which is
8.
Definitely not a hit.
An 8 does not hit.
Another Fabula point.
Might as well.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
9.
Better, but
We're getting there.
Yeah, not enough.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that
Unfortunately.
means that's
Okay, Maisie.
but you have your protect back, so that's good.
what I have for-
All right. Yes.
Shoot him,
I'm sorry.
or
Yes,
use an ability.
I will
Shoot
try
her.
to shoot him. God, I hate technology. Okay.
But
I'm gonna shoot him.
you're a technology person. That's exactly why you should take the technology.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay, 1 second.
Bloop. That's the sound of the dice that aren't being rolled.
4 plus 2.
I got 11.
11 does not
Reroll
hit, I'm
then.
sorry.
Yep.
Oh.
Use a
Have your
point.
Oh yeah.
But why? You got to invoke a trait.
I have to invoke the me caring about this new kiddo that
Oh,
I
yeah.
have.
Okay.
I have to
okay.
protect her.
Certainly a good enough reason.
$19?
Yes.
Wait, no. Is that possible with 2 10s
Yeah. You
Yeah.
rolled a 0, 0, and
and a 9?
yeah. That's a
Okay, so and
19.
actually that's a 21 because it's
Yeah.
+2.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that absolutely does it.
Okay.
Motherly instincts have guided
Yeah,
you
wow.
through.
So then that causes 22 damage.
Okay. How do you defeat this guard?
I'm screaming Kestrel's name.
You did this to me.
Yeah.
Just kind of looking around, panicked, like, what did I do
Just
wrong?
What's happening? Yeah, just like for Kestrel.
And you just shoot him in the head.
And I just shoot him in the head. And this one is super duper electrified. So it's like, and
It flies right between, right in the faceplate that they've got, and just what I would call it, luck, fate, or the environment. The electricity of it clearly sparks something off in the suit, and it sort of just, it kind of like lights up, like it almost like ignites the gas or some other bit of equipment in it, and in an instant, the suit just flops down, completely empty.
yeah.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So, congratulations. You have defeated the 2 guards.
So with
The-
combat.
I'm sorry, I didn't
combat.
make that
Oh yeah.
cheering.
We'll get that. With combat completed, do we,
Mhm.
Michaela? Do we need to save the denouement for next time?
Probably. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You mentioned
So-
11, so I wanted to ask.
Yeah.
So with that, we will pick up with the party on the tram. You guys have a lot of choices and introductions and things to discuss going forward. You've got essentially the whole world ahead of you and many things behind you. So you guys can figure out what your next steps will be going forward. And I might even pester you guys to get an idea of what your next steps will be so I can plan accordingly.
Cool.
But yeah, with that, good session. That is, I believe, Doug is correct. I believe it's 6 XP to everybody.
And that should be a level to everybody.
Nice.
Correct. In fact, you should be 1 above, like 1 XP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Gus says hi, everybody.
Gus does say hi.
Hey, mister.
Well, then
So yeah, we can handle any leveling up that's done off screen. We don't need to do it. We can discuss it later. Yeah, that's
Awesome.
that's all. Yeah, good job, everybody.
Nice job.
Until next time.
Yay.
Yeah.